It's the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition for Friday, July the 18th. I'm James Spann. Wet weather returning to Alabama today and relatively cool for July. In fact, we might be establishing new record low maximums around here today. There's the water vapor satellite view. Fairly impressive trough west of the state is moving in, and the dynamic support producing a lot of rain around here this morning, early this morning, at least over the northern third of the state. That was the radar at 507. A lot of rain falling basically along and north of U.S. 278, and that rain will expand southward during the day today. As we look at the bigger picture at 5 o'clock, and you can see extensive rain back to the west, and it just looks wet today. West of Alabama, flash flood watches in effect for parts of Mississippi, west of I-55, over into Arkansas, Louisiana, and southeastern Texas. No severe weather problems expected today around the country. Could be some thunder, but again, the air is going to be pretty stable for the middle of July. This is the overall rain for the next 5 days. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week, and the guys at WPC have shifted this heavier rain axis south of here, down toward the Gulf Coast. They've got a bullseye of almost 5 inches just south of Dauphin Island, but the amount's closer to 1 inch up this way. And we'll see how it plays out. I know if you got a trip to the Gulf Coast, you panic when you see a map like that. Well, don't do that. I mean, you'll have some sun down there. It's not going to rain the whole time, but clearly you'll have to dodge a few showers and storms on a daily basis. But at least no tropical storms to worry about. The Atlantic Basin just as quiet as a mouse. But man, look at that thing. That is a wicked-looking typhoon. That's over in the western Pacific, Ramusin, and that is moving into China today as a Category 5, a super typhoon. Pretty remarkable. All right, let's take a look at the modeling. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, valid today at 1 o'clock local time. And this is at 500 millibars. You can see that strong shortwave west of the state. Down below that, cloudy and wet weather likely for much of the deep south. And there's the HRRR, the HRRR model, valid today at 3 o'clock, and that just looks wet. And I'm telling you, with clouds and rain, I don't think we see 80 today. In fact, some folks up near the Tennessee border might have a hard time seeing 70 today. And the record low maximum for Birmingham is 79, set way back in 1906, I believe. And by golly, I think we beat that thing today. All right, what about the weekend? Let's go in there and take a look. This is tomorrow. And the moisture axis stays in place, so the weather will stay rather unsettled. Will it rain all day? No, I don't think so, but it could rain at any hour of the day. So a pretty good chance of showers and storms around highs in the low and mid-80s. And this is Sunday. The dynamic support weakens and the showers become more widely separated Sunday. So the trend is toward drier weather with a high back in the upper 80s. And this is Monday. And you can see how the dynamic support is gone. A heat bubble is building over West Texas. And down below that, that looks a little more typical of summertime. Partly sunny. The chance of scattered, mostly afternoon storms with a high close to 90. Pretty much the same deal on Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, the high would be relatively close to 90 on those days. Now, this is Thursday. Got a cold front coming in from the north, another surface boundary. I don't think that one will bring any cool, refreshing air. It's probably going to stall out before reaching us, but that might bring an enhanced chance of thunderstorms by Thursday of next week. And this is 1 week from today. This is Friday, the 25th of July. Pretty ugly-looking heat bubble centered over Colorado, New Mexico. Thank goodness that's west of the state. We've got troughing on the east coast, and that surface boundary, the GFS wants to move it all the way down to Montgomery, and if by chance that happens, we would be into drier air on Friday of next week. And it could, but again, I don't think it'll be the setup to bring the really cool nights, the record lows and all that, but just maybe a one-day drier air mass for the state. We'll check the end of the forecast. This is August 2nd. The southwest United States is baking with an upper high around the Four Corners. We got broad troughing on the east, and we're kind of in between all of that. So that'd be pretty typical early August weather, if that's right. You know, chance of a storm, partly sunny. Here's a look at the ensemble temperatures for the next 15 days, and they just don't look too bad. In fact, look at the number today. It's printing a high of 70. Now, we've got upper 70s today, but if that'll be the coolest July 18th on record by far if that happens. But again, evidence we might bump up into the middle 90s, the following weekend, and then highs around 90 as we start the month of August. That just doesn't look too bad. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock today. Can catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.